What it do, YouTube? Another day in paradise. Well, kind of, sort of, man. Talladega, Alabama, man. Your boy cut it in the building. Yes, sir. Man, cold out here today. But you know what I'm saying? We still got to get that good work. Man, this just a rework for you, boy. I knew it was going to do that. Charge on 28s, man. Like I said, it's a rework. The car already had the wheels on. Not really familiar with who put the wheels on. They didn't do a bad job. He had some super little bitty tires. For those of y'all that know about the 28s, man, y'all know about them 255, 25 tires. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do a lot of driving, you know, it's probably not the tire for you. If you're going to be on the trailer a lot, you know, way smaller tire, way more narrow tire. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a really, really good look. And, you know, it'll suffice for what it is. But now, if you just really want to get out there and drive your car, enjoy your car on 28s, you know what I'm saying? 275, 25 tire is where you want to be. Yes, sir. So, like I said, man, this a rework. And y'all know my turning radius be crazy. Real nice, real nice. Real clean. 15 model. Y'all see it all the way from Mississippi. Now, y'all see the stamps on the car. This is what he preferred. And I ain't gonna tell you no lie. You like that? Good. Hey. Now, see, them tires and all that new front end stuff and alignment and the spindles being set up right and everything, it's a real big difference. Now, this the customer right here. He real big fan. He in my comments all the time. Man, if y'all reading the comments, man, he in the comments all the time. Now, watch this. Check this out. He been talking to me about this car for the longest. Now, we've been going back and forth, just trying to figure out what was the best plan and strategy. And, you know, I was saying, oh, you know, I think we probably could get by with this. He said, man, I ain't trying to get by. I'm trying to get right. So, with that being said, man, these are my spindles that I lifted for him. He bought brand new struts and brand new shocks all the way around. He bought brand new ball joints, uppers and lowers. Like, man, we revamped and we did a lot of work on this car. Now, this car was already in good condition. And see, this is how I like to work on cars. You know, people have the highest expectations a lot of the times, man, and they bring you some of the hardest, roughest stuff to work with. You get what I'm saying? And it's really, I ain't gonna say it's unfair, but it's a chore. You get what I'm saying? And this is the labor that I love. Like, I love creating what y'all just saw, and somebody being satisfied with their car and satisfied with their vehicle. I'm also the person that's trying to save everybody money. So I don't want, look at that bell. I think I missed it. But I'm also in the business of saving everybody money. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times, remember we was talking about getting them tubular upper control arms so they'll be adjustable. And I was telling you that I could put the camber into the spindle so you didn't have to spend $300, $400, $500 on them, $500 on them adjustable control arms. Man, we ain't trying to go through all that. These are stock upper control arms on this car. Stock uppers. They're not modified. You know what I'm saying? None of that. But as you can see, the tires are completely straight up and down. Like, it really takes time and experience to know that. Now, he didn't come here with them tires straight up and down. Let's just put that out there. Now, yeah, yeah, he had camber issues. And see, the camber issues itself was coming from whoever lifted the spindles don't know how to add camber to the spindles. if you understand the relationship between how much you lifting for clearance and the degrees that you need to accommodate for the amount of lift that you creating, you will understand how to put the tires in the parameters that they need to be without having a customer spend a lot of money. I get a lot of my customer base based off just little stuff like that, where I'm making people understand that it's a better way and a different way and all of that. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna tell you another reason why it's good to have these upper control arms, your stock upper control arms. You know, we don't talk about this already. If you had aftermarket upper control arms, and I got a lot of people that's hitting my phone that's going through this and having these same issues. If you have aftermarket upper control arms on your car and you blow out a ball joint, when you go to your local O'Reilly's or Advanced Auto Parts or AutoZone or Napa or whoever that you deal with, they struggling trying to find you a ball joint that go in this probably not made in the US upper control arm. Yeah. And now you have to create a bastard ball joint and have to do modifications to an already modified upper control arm to hopefully, potentially get a ball joint to fit in your car. And if you can't find one, if you in the area where can't nobody provide you with their service, then you stuck. Now you stuck having to buy another set of control arms. That's gonna cost you another $400 because you couldn't find a part to put in the control arm to save you. Another thing is, let's say you got some performance adjustable upper control arms. Now, performance upper control arms, I mean, they're not really designed for a lifted vehicle, but it's enough adjustment in the performance upper control arms because they for a racing application that it still can serve the same purpose. Now, of course, they will offer you replacement ball joints at their cost, which is going to be higher than you buying them out the store. And you also going to have to call them, contact them, make sure you get the right part, and you're going to have to wait on the parts. Yep. You get what I'm saying? With that being said, you blowing out a ball joint will have your car sitting down for a week to 2 weeks because you got aftermarket parts on your car instead of you being able to pull up at your local parts house and get your original equipment and put back on your car and be back on the road in the same day. So now you missing shows and missing days of work or whatever you missing simply because you didn't understand what you was getting yourself into before you got yourself into it. Yeah, all of that. You missing time with your family, all of that, or whatever, you know, whatever you got going on.
I can't do that because I'm a truck driver.
Truck driver. Hey, y'all.
Man, I only got nothing but a little bit of time to ride.
See, yeah, right. My man said when he come back home from off the road, he ain't trying to be down. He trying to enjoy his car while he off the road, man. Shout out to Hot Shot Haven, man. Get in the comments, man. I know you know what he talking about. Neil out there on the highway, man. I got a lot of people that I deal with that's truck drivers. And, man, you know, I know all about that, man. Because as soon as they get off the road, they trying to get into something. I know, right? Yeah, right. Because, man, the road is the road, you know what I'm saying? When there's work, it's different than if you in your car and you enjoying the drive and enjoy being seen and enjoy, you know what I'm saying, enjoy being behind the wheel. But like I said, when it's work, it's different. But yeah, man, like, I don't know about Hot Shot. I know that boy Neil will drive for 3-4 weeks on the road and then come home and get straight in the car and go straight to 2 or 3 states from where he stay at for the weekend. And then come back, hi, bro, you was in the car the whole time. You know what I'm saying? You might as well have been on the road. I know, right? But you know what I'm saying? You know, people, hey, but you know what, though? When you be on the road. You can't do nothing like in a truck like that. Yeah. You know, when you be on. Uber or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. That little chick from Pale City. But yeah, man, like, man, yeah, they be ready to ride. So, you know, you ain't just trying to have no time wasted or nothing like that. You know, that's why I be telling people, you know, try to make the right decisions the first time. You know, that type of energy. But, yeah, man, like I said, my parts of this was, like I said, the car already had the wheels on, and it looked good, and you know what I'm saying, all of that. He had camber issues, and he just replaced all the ball joints and stuff, because I was already going all the way through the car anyway. Like I said, new struts all the way around. Car ain't got no spacers in it, ain't got no strut spacer. You know what I'm saying, this is my own little recipe. I went and retrimmed all of the fenders and put that cutted touch on it. And yes, these are 28s. And yes, cutted can sit 28s on a Charger like this. No rubbing, no scrubbing. 275 25 Atlas tires. I almost squatted them. I can squat them. I just want to put that out there. I can squat them. I didn't think, somebody asked me about that. A guy from Birmingham, Alabama. He asked me about that. And he said, man, have you ever squatted a Charger before? I told him I didn't think it was possible. But with the right offset wheel and the right tire package, now I understand in its full totality. Yeah, I can put a 28 up on the quarter pound on a Charger. So anybody that's watching this video, man, and y'all looking at these Supreme cuts and this stance that everybody love right here, man, if y'all got a Charger, especially this body style right here, and y'all want to have the first Charger squatted on 28s, I'll put your Charger up on the quarter pounder like a box 7. Just holler at your boy, cut it. Now I'm gonna show y'all something, cause somebody will probably be quick to hate me out it. You know, people, I don't know what it be, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about people that subscribe to my channel or people that have faith in the stuff that I'm saying and the stuff that I'm talking about, man. But it just be trolls on the internet that's just waiting to say something bad about everything on the internet.
That's true.
And man, a lot of times, man, like, you be on the God level of perfection, and somebody still gonna have something bad to say simply because they have a lack of the subject matter, or you know what I'm saying, you know, just whatever it is. But so he had little tires on it. I went to my shop and I got the tires put on the rims for the customer, no problem. This car is wrapped, by the way. Free promo, shout out Wrap Stars. And they did a great job. And the wheels was wrapped, and when we put the tires on, we blurred the wrap a little bit, and we tried, man, we put rags and everything on it, and we tried to keep from damaging the vinyl. But man, this is one of them things that I call a necessary roughness. It's like some stuff that you gonna choose to do, you gonna have to figure out the ways around it, man. Like I had chrome wrap. Yeah. See, people that do this stuff, they know this stuff. But you know, it's people on the internet that ain't never did a whole lot of nothing with a whole lot to say. And sometimes you just have to explain that part to them so they can understand. That way I'm preventing them from getting in my comments with some negativity. Cause I don't know if y'all seen, man, somebody jumped in my comments with some negativity, man. Look, I read every comment. If you go to my comment section, you will personally see that all the positive and good energy comments on my channel, I like and heart all of them. You know what I'm saying? And let y'all know that I'm reading them comments. Now, them negative people, not only am I gonna read your comments, but if you come at me the wrong way, or you coming at my customers the wrong way, or you coming at my car culture that I love so much the wrong way, I'm off in that ass. And please believe that. One thing about me, man, is I love my car culture. You know what I'm saying? I've been a part of it since the very beginning. I know stuff about the car culture that a lot of people don't know. You know what I'm saying, from the origins and everything like that, man. And you know, this is my livelihood. This is how I make my money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a professional on the subject matter. Okay, if you come from my culture and A, you don't know anything about the culture, and B, you can't afford to be a part of the culture, and that's why, you know what I'm saying, you have all this hate or animosity, a lot of the hate from our car culture, for our car culture, comes simply from racism, period. Anything that's done to a car is a personal preference choice. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else except for the person who is building the car. There are all types of different kind of car cultures. You know what I'm saying? And I talk about it all the time. But like I'm telling any individual, before you have the audacity to jump in my comment section with some negativity, think twice. I'm not just educated on the subject matter, I'm educated, period. If you think you're gonna come for me and you're not, I could come at you the right way, I could come at you the wrong way. We could get street, or we could get, you know what I'm saying, articulate. And you can pick one of them and I'm gonna give it to you. You get what I'm saying? Just
they can't stop us, man. We worldwide now.
Man, and I tell people, and see, that's another thing about how ignorant people are about not just our car culture, but different car cultures. They putting big rims on cars in Japan. They putting big rims on cars in Australia. They putting big rims on cars in Saudi Arabia. Other people just don't know that because racially, 9 times out of 10, you're just not into the culture because of the racial diversity. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's plenty of white people that's building cars on big rims. Some of y'all favorite racers, Street Outlaws. Almost the whole cast of Street Outlaws got big rim cars. And y'all don't know that. They also have hydraulic cars. But y'all don't know that. Try to be open-minded. First of all, if you got enough time to hate on anything, you ain't got enough going on in your personal life and probably ain't got enough money in your financial situation, because if you had the money to do what you wanted to do, you wouldn't care about what nobody else was doing. I'm too busy spending my money to have time to hate on somebody, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever they want to do with their money and their life. That's why we work. We work to do what we want to do. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. Diversifying is just part of life. I'm not going to like the same color you like. That's my personal preference. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? Everything is a personal preference. I'm not going to like the same foods you like. It's just personal preference. Like a lot of people, man, you need to just understand, just let that go, man. Find you something to do. I'm rude and I'm petty. I understand that about myself, and I know when to use it and I know how to use it. I can turn it on, I can turn it off. So you can come at me and say, oh, those cars are this and that and blah 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 blah. And 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna say, yeah, you think your wife cute too, but a lot of people don't. And you still chose to marry her. I know how to use that, and I can make you feel real small about yourself. But if you don't come for me, I don't come for you, and everybody be great at the end of the day. I'm a very, very nice guy. People person, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can have a conversation with anybody in any type of circle. And, you know, I don't understand hatred. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got a problem with somebody unless they shoot a foul at me. And I'm not gonna judge somebody else's character or somebody else's anything, you know, because it ain't making me or breaking me, so I'm cool on it. But yeah, man, like I said, this car right here was it was a redo. I mean, it wasn't really a redo. I'm just basically gave it a lot of cut-it touches. The customer right here, he's super satisfied. He done drove the car. You know what I'm saying? I know how dirty my yard is, man. This thing was crazy. And I still got to paint the brake calipers for him. But my yard was so dirty, I really wanted to come and get the car cleaned up. See, now it's kind of trying to warm up a little bit. See, that overcast gone, and it's trying to warm up a little bit. I tried to come out here and get the car cleaned up before I painted the brake calipers and stuff. That way he could throw it straight on the trailer. But yeah, man, I like all the touches done to this car, man. This car is really simple, really clean, but everything was really done for a specific look. this car looks real sporty. It looks really aggressive, and you could tell that it was a lot of thought brought into building this car. You get what I'm saying? The yellow is, you know, something that's, you know what I'm saying, performance oriented. He got the black accents and everything is put together real nice. The lights is blacked out, the grill, the vents, the tint, the roof, all of it just come together real good. There's a lot of people that don't know how to build a car or don't know how to keep a car.
I've been doing it since the 90s.
Hey, and see, that's what I like. That's what I like to hear.
Since the 90s.
Hey, when you been out,
I've been doing it since 22s was the biggest thing.
man, look, who all remember that? I didn't get 22s. I missed it. I was a little too when 22. Look, when I was a little too young when 22s came out, but when 24s came out, I was 18. When I was 18 years old, I had some 24s. Shout out to Sean and Buck, man. Real big names in my city, man. Shout out to Sean and Buck. Sean, Buck, Quinn, my cousin Bubba. Like, bro, we've been out here for years and years and years. So, man, Kendall, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to leave nobody out, man. But, hey, man, y'all know my city, bro. And, bro, we been out here for a long time.
It's a nice city, too, man.
Watch this, that, man. It's okay because it's not nighttime. Because these folks out here is crazy. It was some shooting going on last night. They nuts. But, man, I had 24s when I was 18. And I was one of the youngest ones doing it. Yeah. And I bought my first set of one-piece 24s when I was 18 years old from my partner Buck. And this was way back in the day. I bought them used, and I still think I paid Buck like $5,400 for them. Yeah. I was 18. You know what I'm saying? How many 18-year-olds y'all know with $5,400? Don't forget, you know what I'm saying? I paid $5,400 for some rims used at 18. Still had, I think I probably had like 3 cars at the time, maybe 2. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. I was in my own place and everything. You know what I'm saying? But the work ethic has always been in me. And yeah, man, man, when you been out here for a long time, certain stuff hits you way differently than, you know what I'm saying, if it was just certain stuff hit you way differently. Woo! Nice 392. Hey, you need to get her contact information because I'm going to need to utilize that information after I get finished with this video. Her sister make the decals, and she got nice decals everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, can I get a number?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, how about you look me up on Facebook, and then I send the information to her.
But yeah, man, I was talking about the setup of the car. This is a 15. Obviously, this hood right here is aftermarket. The little red and black accent trim that he put in there, man, it's real subtle, but it's doing enough. You know what I'm saying? The headlights are real clean. Panoramic roof look. And he got the newer model Charger wing on the back of it, which is nice. All the emblems are blacked out. So yeah, man, real good look, man, real clean. Got the sunroof put in it. This is not a stock sunroof, this is aftermarket. Everything real clean. Working on the inside, so we ain't gonna go on the insides because he working on them. But man, you know, most of the time when you dealing with these cars, man, it's always a working process. So the cars usually always changing and evolving. Man, just on another note, now y'all know that car didn't come with them fenders looking like that. the cut it way, man. All my stuff look original. All my stuff look original. Y'all tired of y'all fenders and stuff, and like I said, this car is wrapped, and I recut all the fenders on the car. Then tear the vinyl, then bubble the vinyl. All the edges are smooth. One continuous flowing line. No rubbing, no scrubbing, as y'all just seen. Full turning radius, 28, 10 inches wide. Mid offset, 275, 25, 28 tie. Like, yeah, man, good walk around, good long video. I touched on a lot of stuff, man. I'm gonna have videos here lately where I'm really just gonna be in the video doing a lot of talking, and probably not even gonna have any cars in the video, man. Just really gonna be doing a lot of talking. And man, I really just gotta start getting on. Just gotta start getting on talking about the culture and all this crazy stuff that's going on in the world, man. Just really start trying to discuss something. It's time to start discussing some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Look at this crazy stance though. Like I said, I can get that 28 under the fender. I can get it behind the quarter. So yeah, man, I got more stuff on the way. Like I said, a lot of the stuff that I'm shooting, I throw some of the new stuff in with the old stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost at the point. I got the Camaro on 32s that I'm working on. I'm on the home stretch of being close to being done with it. I got the majority of the front how I want it. Hopefully everything go together with the back and I don't have no issues. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna have to cut the exhaust off of the car, and if I don't have to cut the exhaust off of the car, everything should be smooth. I should be wrapping it up in about the next week or two. I'm probably gonna be shutting down for the year. Hopefully this year I get to work on my own project. That's one of them things. That's one of them things. That's one of them things where I've been trying. And then the sheriff was right there. He just pulled out in his Charger. He ain't do nothing. But yeah, man, y'all see it, man. Like I said, Mississippi once again, getting a lot of love in Mississippi. Shout out to Mississippi. Yes, sir. And man, I got the yellow Cutlass from Mississippi. I got that car on the ground. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, that car been in my house for a long time. You see, I got excited when I started talking about it. I got that car all the way on the ground. Now the thing with that car was the customer dropped the car off, had a big like aftermarket lift kit on it. You know how I be talking about the aftermarket stuff. Yeah. And I took the aftermarket lift kit off and I did it the cut it way. I don't cut the fenders. I got the car on the ground. Like, all of that is not a problem. But the thing about it was, when they put that big aftermarket lift kit on it, the car was so tall that they messed with its drive shaft, and that's what's been giving me problems. Now here recently, I don't got the drive shaft back from him. I don't put the drive shaft in the car. And now what's going on with the car was we was having problems finding a universal joint to fit in it, because it's an Oldsmobile with a Chevrolet motor and some kind of transmission that I ain't never heard of before, and blah 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 blah. And you know, I just been trying to figure out how to put everything together. And you know, it's like with this car, every time I think I got this car whooped, either whoever helping me work on the car, they be like, hey Rod, you know, this and that. And I'm like, man. So what we ended up coming into problems with now is the little caps that hold the universal joints. They like a hair too big. I'm talking about just a little bit. If I can get that all figured out, you know what I'm saying, I'll shoot another video in the next couple of days with that yellow Cutlass in it. That'll be 2 yellow cars from Mississippi back to back. And man, I'm excited about getting that car done, because the car itself wasn't no problem. It's just, I'm not a mechanic. You get what I'm saying? I'm not a mechanic, man. And that car, man, it's like I I ain't gonna say the car is aggravating me, but I like for stuff to just go real smooth. You get what I'm saying? And for me to have my part done and I'm being stuck on a mechanical situation, you know what I'm saying? It get me a little, you know what I'm saying? What Cat Williams say, I get a little razzle dazzle, you know. But man, I almost got it figured out, man, and I'm really ready to drive this car. I'm ready to put that yellow Cutlass right there in that spot in front of the door and shoot that video so my man can come pick his car up, man. Like I said, shout out to Mississippi. And man, like I don't be knowing what people be thinking. Hey, yo, man, dude probably ain't working on my car. Man, I'm going to the store and spending money like crazy. Even though it just be like these little caps and stuff that I'm talking about, it's just like $12, $15, stuff like that. Yeah. But when you don't bought them like 5 times, think about how that $15 don't, you know what I'm saying, add it up. And like, that's just one problem. Even when I did the universal joint thing, the universal joints was like $35. I think I ended up buying 3 of them. I done bought 2 drive shafts for the car, and then neither one of them worked. Like, he had to come all the way from Mississippi to bring his original drive shaft back. And like, man, it's you know, it's a lot that be in I man, dude so cool, he got so much patience. And only thing he talking about is, yo, cut it, man, like, yo, I'm ready to pick the Cutlass up so I can bring you 2 more cars. And I'm like, you feel me? I'm like, he ain't deterred, not nan bit. But man, shout out to my homie with the Cutlass, man. I know I'm putting this video up this week now, you know, just so I can let him know, cause bro, I really appreciate dude. But I think he understand, man, cause he been going through it so much with this car. And I have a lot of my customers that's been going through it with their car, just trying to get it where they want it to be. And man, like I say, man, hey, what was I doing when you pulled up on me today?
Cleaning it up.
Hey, when I say this is something, I don't have to do this, but I like my customer satisfaction. You get what I'm saying? My yard is terrible, bro. I feel like a lot of times, because when you drop this car off, it was clean. I don't want to give somebody a car back that's filthy. A lot of the stuff that I'm doing, I'm spending my own money out of my pocket, and it just be little stuff that you could say, but it's just about me trying to make sure everybody is satisfied with the situation. I hate it when somebody come pick their car up and it's storming and the insides of the fenders be muddy and stuff like that. Like, I don't like that. Man, you know, I went and picked my car from dude, and you know, this and that, you know what I'm saying? That's not me. But yeah, man, y'all checking the videos out for the first time, man, y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like what you see, man, share it. Yeah, thumbs it up. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Snap. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do what y'all do, man, if y'all feeling the content. Like I said, man, if you like what you hearing, man, go back and check out some of my old videos, man. Constantly in every video is something that can be learned or something that can be gained. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like I said, I'm out to help the culture, man. Go check it out, man. That's all about I can say. And then you know, I always gotta leave everybody with them. I gotta leave everybody with the motto, my guy. Tell them what it is.
Good work. Good
work, man. Y'all know what it is, man. All the real subscribers know what it is, man. And man, y'all become a member of the Good Work family, bro. It is what it is. Holla at your boy. Kutit Customs. Good work.